Woods, the man who created all of this track. It's incredible. Next up, we have Team British Drift Championship, which will have Matt Denham, the exciting man in the RX-8 from Jap Speed. We'll have Martin Wanacott, who is a second place in British Drift Championship last year. Oliver Bolton, who's one of the top pros in BDC, and Lawrence. And then we have Team Drift Masters, headed up by the Australian Mitchell. He is joined by German Red Bull Drift brother Joe Hutunji, the Norwegian Sledgehammer Torin Kivila, and newcomer to Drift Masters this year, but a big name in stunt driving and drifting all around Europe, Joachim Wagard. So those are your teams, and here's how the competition is to work. What we're going to do is we are going to basically give every team 3 runs in a row. So they're going to get 3 passes and there's 3 tracks, remember, at the bash. So the first track we're going to use is the national track. Then we're going to move into the paddock track. Then we're going to move into the loop track. Each team gets 3 runs, and those runs are scored by me and Keane and Mike, very like a competition run. So we give our scores, we tally them up. Highest score of your 3 rounds is your overall score. Whoever has the highest score, essentially out of 3, when we get past the 3 tracks, will be the winners. Is it going to all go right? Who knows? Are we making this up as we go along? Absolutely.
100%.
100% making this up as we go along. We do not run drift competitions online. It is not what we do. We've never done it before. So we're just having a bit of fun today. Don't take it too seriously. We're just going to try and pass a couple of hours. You want to hit us up in the comments, share it out to your friends, let us know. We're having a bit of fun with it. We want to see your Instagram stories tagging in drift. We want to see you guys interacting. And our first team will be heading to the line for their first run. So this is going to IDS South, Alan Hines, Dylan Garvey, Andy Earl, and Declan Byrne. So those guys are going to take the first lap of the course. They got to complete a full and then we're going to score. So that is how it works. They can choose.
And you want to give them, you want to give them a bit of sympathy now as well, because they are 4 guys that I just put together yesterday. So they haven't really been driving much together online.
First run goes into the first corner, big entry into that first corner, and transition. The first 2, as you can see, very close. Alan Hines, Dylan Garvey. It looks like Andy Earl's dropping away.
Yeah.
Andy in third place, he's dropped away a little bit from this one, but the 2 boys up front doing a great. Dylan Garvey and Declan Byrne as they come into the hole in the hedge. Look at this, right on the door, Mike. This is what we want to see.
Oh, did Andy overshoot it? I think he did.
Looks like Andy overshot it. He might have. So we've only got 2 cars as they head towards the last section, but they are the door. So what mistakes we've had. You can see here Alan Hines, look at that, taking it across the line with that. You know what? I like the run. It was
a good run from Alan and Dylan, in fairness. And Andy did all he could to catch up. The boys are fast.
And unfortunately, guys, I think we were missing Declan Byrne there.
Yeah, they were already a leg short.
He was due to some power outage issues, unfortunately. So technology going against Declan Byrne there.
The power cut in his house just as we went live. So Declan hopefully should be back for the rest of the competition. But
so we will.
Hope you score that one, lads.
So let's have a look and see what we have up next. We have got. I think I'm going to give that one a 2. I think that's kind of just for Dylan and I thought it was Declan Byrne. It's Dylan Garvey. He's doing a good job, but the rest of the team not spinning out. D2 from me there.
I'll give them a 60 because the 2 guys did actually do a sick run, in fairness. So whatever, and Andy tried, so we'll give him some marks for that.
I'm going to be the harsh judge here and go with only a 48, so people can start hating
Keen, you have to realise it's very difficult to drift on simulators, so you have to give some sort of lenience to the lads. It's easier to do it in the car.
You can tell who the sim drifter is not here.
Yeah, well, as I said, we you know what I mean. At the moment, we just can't put together when it comes to competition. So let's see how they get on. Second run. 52 on their first is going to be Dylan Garvey leading them in. Alan Hines in the chase. And again, we've got 2 guys very close.
Sticking in the same formation. I like that. It worked the first time.
Absolutely. And I said, apologies, guys, for any audio issues. As you can imagine, we're running they're not specialist internet. So look at this. Alan Hines on the door of Dylan Garvey as they come through that section. It seems like Andy Earl just doesn't have the pace at the moment, Mike. Oh, we've got a big backwards.
Big 5. Andy's back in the fight here for a minute. That is some chase driving now. It's Alan, isn't it? Chase?
There.
Yeah, it is Alan in chase. Serious chase driving.
I like that one a bit better there.
I like that now as well. Andy stayed in the fight. He wasn't there the whole way, but he wasn't too far away. So I'd be happy enough to go with like a 63 for that run. What are you thinking, Dave?
It was better than the first one, but it's not. 4-car train, so I'm still going to be at a 58 there.
Yeah.
Do you go to 58, Dave? I went to 57.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get on that one, Keen.
59.3 total.
Right. Okay. Very interesting.
We've got one more chance at it. They're all going to try and stay as close as possible, so they're going back at it again. And it looks like it'll be Alan to lead this time, Dylan Garvey in second, and Andy Orr in third. Now remember, you can scratch away your first 2 scores if you get a very high. So let's hope they can pull it together for this one. Looks like that power outage has eliminated him from the competition. But
Dylan, keep going.
Dylan, to be fair to Andy Earl, he did that one very well.
If that was real life, Andy Earl would have crashed into him. We all know it.
This is better though. They're all staying together at this point.
This could be it. Dylan's after overshooting. Andy, make the dive.
There's an overtake.
If Andy overtakes, yes. Okay, I still like it.
We're still in it.
Yes, go on, boys.
It's entertaining anyway.
Look at this. The 3 of them are going to.
That's a great run there. Well done, Dylan, for getting back into it. Oh, he took Alan over by the finish line.
You know what? I even enjoyed the crash there at the end. That was.
Yes. Oh no, I'm going to score that one high. There was carnage.
Okay, it was entertaining.
So it was definitely entertaining. I think, you know what? I'm going to give that one a 72. A 72. I liked it. The 3 car. There was a bit of messing here and there, but it was pretty good. Again, they're down a car, so they're always going to lose scores for me there. But 72 for me is not.
I'm happy to go with a 70 for that one as well.
I'm going with 65. Very entertaining.
Jesus, Keen, come on, will you?
Look, I know. They're missing the car. They're spinning each other around. Very entertaining. But I don't know, can we score entertaining? What do people think?
So 69 is the highest so far on the board. We move on to our team, which will be IDS North. It's Dwayne McKeever, Shay Rogers, Harry Kerr, and Kyle Woods. I think we have 4 cars here, Mike.
I think we do have 4. I hope we do. So this one should be very entertaining. Now Dwayne only has a similar like a week and a half, so we have to be a bit lenient on him.
No leniency for Dwayne McKeever.
No leniency for Dwayne McKeever. Right, off they go.
Oh, it looks like we have 3 cars. I think we might have 3 cars. So we have got
Kyle, Shay in the Supra.
And again, look at this transition. Bit of a crash though, and looking over.
That's Dwayne McKeever in the E92.
I think Dwayne sort of avoided the crash and then got into it and then got out of it. So they're still in formation here. They're still alive on this. And Kyle Woods, obviously the most experienced of the 3 when it comes to online drifting.
Oh, look at Dwayne. Good
Dwayne
one,
almost hits the barrier, and Dwayne being the most inexperienced on the simulator. So he's doing a good job. He's only had it about a week, so he's actually fitting in nicely here. Shay,
that's a good run now.
That's a good run all around here.
I'm liking this is a good finish now. I think they should settle down and get ready to go again and, do something spectacular. Harry Kerr must not have met the 5-minute rule. He didn't get his Wi-Fi fixed, it looks like.
Guys, I'm going to go with a 70 for that one.
Yeah, I think I'm above a 70. I think I'm at a 75 for that. I think that's a really good run.
I'm going to go with a 70, Keen. Oh, and Harry's made it in for the second run, so now we've 4 cars.
We've 4 cars for the second run, so this could jump their score up if they can get it any bigger or better. So Harry Kerr jumps in. He's in that light blue Supra. And he'll join Kyle Woods, Shay Rogers, and Dwayne McKeever on the second run. So not bad going so far. Let's see if they can improve it here.
It's very tricky entering under this bridge when you're at the back, so I'm very interested to see how Dwayne gets on. Oh, big flick and they're close.
This is pretty close so far.
Oh, Harry went off. Come back in.
It's not bad going at all here so far. We've got 3 cars. Looks like Harry Kerr is dropped out of this one as well.
Yeah. Dwayne's going in hot.
Huge angle. I think he's overshot the whole of the edge there. It looks like
a good run from Kyle and Shay, yeah.
And Dwayne trying to catch back up into it. Not bad though.
It's not bad either. Fair play to Dwayne. I thought he was in turn 3. He went off fast there.
Right. I don't think I can score that one as high as the last, but I'm going to go with a 58.
A 58?
I think that's a bit harsh now, Keane.
I think that's easily a 65. That's a good run.
Yeah, I'm going to go 60. I'm going to go 64 on that. 64. It's not as good as their first run, so it won't really matter.
You're 65, Mike?
Yeah, I'm 65. Okay, so we've 4 cars back on the line again. Looks like Kyle's going to lead the charge this time because Harry's gone a bit wild the last one.
Yeah, so if you're hearing any breakup in our audio moment, up everything a little bit stretched, and obviously we have to watch the live feed and commentate on it. It's a very stressful thing on your home internet to try and be able to do it. So we're hoping it'll stay together for the next little while. So as I said, this is just for a bit of fun. It's not to do with having any, it's not to be serious. It's just been a bit of crack. So we're going to try and take this is now the third and final run. Team IDS North. So this is going to be all 4 cars together, trying to get a better score than they did in the last run. At the moment, it looks like they are even a 71.6 overall from their first run over IDX South, but they have another run. So this could be a very important one when it comes to totting up the scores later on. So let's see how they do. Having a little team talk maybe at the start line there, Mike.
Yeah, they're all in having a chat. I know the guys, they took it serious there for the last 2 hours in practice, and they're all practicing together. And I already seen the first team, Alan Hines' team, are in practicing the paddock, which is the next track. So that's just showing you lads are getting competitive here.
So you know what? These are all, if I'm not mistaken, you know, you've got Kyle in there who's the esports drifter, and their other 3 are pro drifters. So it's a case of, you know, it's a very stacked bunch of guys here. So they should be able to pull it together. However, it is very different on the simulator, considering the sensation of speed is very difficult to calculate. But also, you can plow into everybody, and nobody's actually going to have a fist fight at the end of it. So people do take big risks, and what risks will these guys take as they come in under the bridge? Very close at the moment.
Oh, that's very nice.
Together.
Get back in formation.
Yeah, they're all together.
Yeah,
so
they're in.
It's the first time we've seen 4 cars.
This is it now.
This is the one. I'm liking this.
Yeah, everyone looking very, very safe. And
Shay's got a bit wild, and he's after making Dwayne initiate early.
Dwayne's on the grass.
Dwayne thinks he's playing Farm Simulator here at the moment.
Dwayne transitions, and they all are together. Can they finish strong here?
Yes. No, Dwayne's straightening.
It's the first time we've had 4 cars through here. Kind of 4 cars.
Yeah, it's 4 cars on the finish there. And then remember, guys, this isn't like best drift teams in the world. These are actually real drifters and esports drifters thrown together for the first time. Many of them haven't even really used this simulator.
Dave, I'm still going to be the harsh judge here. You can't change my mind.
No, let's see exactly what we scored them. I think that one was a 79.
Really now, bro? That's high. I was going to go a 73, and I thought he was been generous. But no, that was good.
I think 4 cars getting around without crashing. You know, we haven't seen it yet. I think if we look at the 71 the other guys got with 3 cars, 79 and with 4 is probably fair. It wasn't perfect, but it was entertaining, and everyone kind of got home.
Here we go. It's Team BDC.
So the last one totaled up at a 73.6. I went with a 69 for them because I didn't think it was as good as their first run, even though they had more cars.
Yeah, so okay, let's see what we've got up next. We've got Team BDC, the Team British Drift Championship are on next, and this is an interesting team. A lot of guys that probably haven't driven.
Do you know what, Dave? I only found out this morning that the guys set up a private server and were testing all last night and today.
Secret.
So these guys have stayed away from everyone else, and they've just been practicing. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do.
So it's going to be Matt Denham, Martin Wanacott, Oliver Bolton, and Ricky Lawrence. The UK. Oh, this looks very tidy so far. Oh, a big dive from the back. Will they all get away?
Who's gone wild on the outside?
We've got one.
Yes.
Got
oh no, we got a massive overtake.
Got some pushing and shoving going on here.
They're still going though.
There's still 4 cars in it, but there's a lot of straightening. There's a lot of wibble wobble there up to the whole edge. Big angle. There's another collision here. And nearly.
They kept going though. Fair play to them.
They kept it alive, which is pretty entertaining. Oh, they're still in it. Look, all 4 BMWs coming.
This section's good.
This section's not bad now. I like this. Oh, and look at that. Nice. That is some good racing right there.
That's very good now, in fairness. It finished up strong, it did.
Yeah, it finished strong. There was a bit of a carnage from corner 1 and 2. Well, 1 was good. As they went from 1 to 2, it just kind of all fell apart. There was some thumping and bumping and straightening. Yeah. So I think on that one, I like
65.
I like the run. I think I'm going to go with a 68 on that. Too much.
I go 68 as well.
Yeah, some crashing and some shoving.
Good.
If you guys think there's any different scores than what we should call, because we, you just hit us up in the comments and let us know what you think of the action. Let us know what you think of the scores. Are we right? Are we wrong?
And we are just judging it because of what way we think if it's cool or not.
Yeah,
so if there's a massive crash, I'm probably going to give it 100.
There is no criteria here other than whatever we want to score, we can score it. So again, there's only
right, here we go again. Second run for the lads.
The second run. They're all very close on entry. Oh no, that was Oliver Bolton. Oh, I have a car off.
Oh, someone's in the key later. Go on, catch up.
Martin Walcott thought he didn't slow down. He just went straight into the gravel. So we've got 3 cars now remaining in it.
Matt Denham, that's Ricky Lawrence in the middle with Oliver Bolton and then Martin Walcott.
And 2 cars.
Oliver Bolton's just gone to trailer parking to get his trailer. He must have to get a ferry.
Yeah, I think that we're left with 2. This is just a twin battle now, so they're bleeding.
It's a good run from the 2 guys now, in fairness.
Ricky
Who's
Lawrence
Ricky
and
Lawrence
Matt
and
Denham
Matt-
looking very strong.
Ricky Lawrence is always that snaky trace driver, even in real life. Like,
Right.
he's just always stuck to door.
So
I like that.
our correspondent with the driver said that Oliver Bolton just lost his brake pedal there, so he just plowed on.
He lost his
It's
brake
the middle
pedal.
one, Oliver.
Yeah, it's
the
under the
middle
coffee
one.
table. It's under the coffee table. So
I got it
that's
55.
that's a 48 for me. Oh, there wasn't much.
Yeah, I was going to say about 46. But fair play to the guys, though. It was entertaining.
So at the
So
moment,
the pedal actually fell off Oliver Bolton Simulator.
wow. You know you're a rough man in a car when you're braking simulators as opposed to real cars. That's tough going. But so at the moment, as it stands, Team IDS South are in second, IDS North are still winning, and now BDC are in third. Can they get a good score here to jump
We're all coming in
leaderboard
again.
after track one?
Oliver Bolton's come in like a battle of hell for a man that broke a brake pedal.
There's no brakes like that one.
Oh, he said on the track, though.
Yeah, he's
Might have
only
took
got the
Ricky
high
Lawrence
ground.
out of it in the meantime, though. This is very good for Matt Denham and Martin Monaco.
Yeah, a little bit straight there as they come to the hole in the hedge.
There's the no brake pedal.
Do we have zeros in this company?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's like an 80 in my books. That is. Go on, Oliver.
When you pedal just plow into everybody else. That was the attitude there.
Oh, deadly.
Okay, so for me that's going to be that's a 10.
I was about to say a 20, and you were being generous to them, but I'll give them a 20.
Yeah, it's not going
I'm
to be
going
much.
0.
Yeah. That is the most difficult track as well to do a train on because of the entry, of course. So I'll be expecting big things afterwards. And you can see they're going straight into the paddock to practice the next track, look.
Yeah, there's a lot of
There's
practice
no-
going on there.
There's a lot of practice on the next track. But we've one more team still to go.
Oh, Dylan
We
Garvey
do.
looked like he was bitched there for a minute. So we have one more team left to go, which is Team Drift Masters. So we've one more team. You'd imagine you guys have never driven, as far as I know. It's going to be Mitch Larner, Joe Hutunji, Torana Kavia, and Joachim Weigard are going to be the last team. A lot of pressure on these guys now, big names in the sport, but they haven't, some of them, been drifting online for too long. I know Joe Hutunji was still talking about setting on his wheel and stuff only moments ago. So these guys are still, the time in between we get to our new Drift Master season by doing some virtual drifting. But let's see what happens. It's a very international affair. They come off the line. There'll be Torana Kavia to lead him in.
Joe Hutunji in second. I don't know what order the last two are going in.
It's going to be Mitch Larner at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joachim Weigard then. Look, nice.
That's
very steady.
Look at this from Joe Hutunji.
Not bad.
Not bad now.
Yeah, we're do you know what? It's nice and steady, which I quite like it.
We've got 4 cars. I like that
We've got
much.
4 cars yet. Little bit of
Oh,
straight in
Weigard a
there.
little bit of a straight there. Oh, and big angle.
Big
It's always
flick.
Oh,
Very nice.
had a bit of a
I drove a lot of laps around here with Tor, like, and he can pull off some sick laps.
Oh, Crashu.
Look at this.
I think
not
people
bad,
are just out to
not bad.
take out their teammates today.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think that's not too bad. I think from my perspective, everyone got home at least. Everyone got around straight in the crashing. But there was no big spins. There was no off the tracks. There was no Oliver Bolton kamikaze.
Yeah. I'm going
quite
to give it
like
a 50.
50, Mike.
I'm not liking it as much as the IDS North team yet.
No,
I think it's a 60 for me.
I think
I'm
it's
at a-
coming, though.
I'm at a 65. I'm at a 65.
Right, that gives them a 58.3 on that run.
We didn't see any real door to door there. Like on. That's what we really
No.
want to see. At least 2 guys on the door will be enough. So let's
Yeah.
see how they get on their second run. This time,
Two guys stand up and take one.
I want to be
Tor-
excited.
Oh, look at Joe Hutunji. He's
Very,
very
close
close.
on entry. Wow. Oh, that's impressive. Everyone got away with it.
That's okay. Yeah. I think they might have heard you, Dave.
Yeah, that's very impressive so far. Mitch Larner at the back, just not to straight trying to stay in the game. Late dives from everybody to going, and this could end in tears as they come to the hole in the hedge. Big angle thrown in again.
Oh, they're still going.
Will they stay in or will they go?
no.
Oh,
we've
yeah,
got cars.
no.
We've cars
No, they're gone. No. Oh,
Lads.
he kept it in, though. He didn't lift, so I'm going to give him points for that.
What I'm thinking about there is, I mean, they know the commitment, but
They're straight back in
they
formation.
still have a run to go here. So they have, I think, the biggest potential to top this section, but They just seem to be crashing into each other. So let's hope they can get a clean run in. Because up till there, at the hole in the hedge, it was looking tight.
I think they think this is the Nations Cup in Drift Masters, Dave, and they're trying to score points themselves.
Yeah, sorry, I apologise, Keen. I think you're breaking up a little bit there, Mike. Is Keen breaking up for you a little bit?
I could hear Keen breaking up a small bit there, yeah.
Yeah, I think Keen.
Sorry, what I was saying, guys, is that I think this is the Drift Masters Nations Cup, and they think it's they think they're trying to score points for their own nations here.
Well, maybe that's it. Maybe it's an all-out war on the track. They got to work together. Point. You got to work together. So again, we're going to go back in it again. It's the last run on this section. Can they take the lead? At the moment, it looks like.
So Mitch is leading in Tor.
They've switched around the order a little bit, Mike.
Yeah, change it up completely. They're going for a new approach here. I like this.
Yeah,
that's very nice.
More smooth.
We have 4 cars.
That's. I'm liking this now. Lovely chasing from
Much
Tor.
better.
It's the big angle in the lead. You got to dial out. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, yeah,
That's very good. That is now.
Now, can we try
Well done to Joe at 100 as
Can
well.
everyone get on it here? Oh,
Yes.
here we go.
Close the gap. Perfect. Oh, it's bumpy.
Bumping.
Robin's racing, lads.
We have got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a very
That's
strong
it
finish
there now.
Very
Okay, I think that might have been the best one yet.
I'm excited about that one.
I'm gonna go with like a 75.
Oh, I'm going to go higher than that. I think I'm going to go with. I think I'm going to give that one an 80. I think I'm going to give that my first 80. I really like the start. There's a couple bit of bumping, but it was all 4 cars around the track. Everyone was kind of equated. There was no major mistake. I'm a big. So that is the end of our first section. So remember, we got 3 tracks. So
Mike, what was your score?
I'm going to give it like 77, Keen.
Puts them in the lead.
I like that run. The more I look back on it, I actually really like that.
After this first section, Mike, after we finish up that first section, it is Team Drift Masters in the lead with 77.3. In second place is Irish Drift Series Northern version, which is in second, and then IDS South is the next version. It's going to be in third, and then British Drift Championship in fourth. Now, we're only a third of the way through the competition, so those scores will all add up. So next up, we're going to move towards paddock track, which is essentially the middle of the Mondello paddock. It's very tight. It's basically got.
It's a track me and you just met up.
We made it up in an afternoon in Mondello, which was sort of like a mini mayhem, is what we called it. And so basically, this is going to be second gear, very tight. There should be no excuse here for anyone not to be close to each other, because I think you'd nearly end up going all together. And we have a couple of practice runs going in at the moment, as far as I can see.
Yeah, no, all the lads in there getting practice. I did notice though, Team BDC went out the back to practice.
Maybe they're jumping ahead. Maybe
they're planning ahead. They must be confident of this track because they went straight out the back. They did, so obviously they've done lots of laps here.
Yeah, so it looks like we have maybe 8 to 10 cars out here at the moment, trying to just get some last minute runs. So this is a track where it kind of tightens up. Second gear is a wall running there. It's not very long. If you touch the wall or touch anyone else, it can kind of end up in all cars cracked. So even though it is demanding in the sense that you can't make major errors, because if you make major errors, you're obviously going to end up in a situation you crash into someone or the first car knocks everyone else out. So they're getting a last bit of practice in. We're going to go to our gridder Adam, who's behind the scenes, which he's not. He's at home just sitting like. But we're going to pretend he's gridding and running around.
Yeah, he's running around there frantically with a clipboard in his hand, shouting in Mondello.
He's shouting at everyone in Mondello to get them all back into space, get them lined up, and the second half to come. So far, Team Drift Masters is in the lead, just about though, and then it's going to be IDS North, then IDS South, then BDC. So that's how it stands at the. So the first driver to head towards the paddock track will be the IDS South guy. So Alan Hines will be your first driver going into the paddock. So if Alan Hines,
Alan's there. The guys are heading in now.
And unfortunately, I think Dylan Garvey's PC has just crashed.
Oh no way! Alan was just doing the lap here by himself.
So we got Alan and Andy Earl, I think.
So Dr. Byrne has had a power out in his. So this is why people watch this stuff and go, "Why isn't it working properly?" I'm like, can you imagine now 22 houses work running what you're watching? Everyone's internet drops, anything happens, it all goes kind of upside down. So that's the only problem with a lot of this stuff. So Dylan Garvey's trying to get his PC sorted, restarted, and
will we move on? Will we give them like a 5-minute rule and we'll move on to the next team?
We'll give them a comment out. Adam,
Competition timeout.
Yeah, we're going to make up the rules as we go along.
Yeah.
So let them go last, and we'll move on to.
Yeah, so we'll give Dylan and Declan a bit of time.
Yeah, we'll give them time to get power and get hamster wheels turning for power in Declan Byrne's house, and plug the simulator into a bicycle to get it going. And I don't know, Dylan Garvey through the top of his house or something, but sure, he'll probably work around it. So we'll leave that competition till the end, and we'll move on to IDS North. So Dwayne McKeever would be our first driver up, and Dwayne McKeever would be the driver to go. Or Kyle Woods, right?
Kyle's there, Harry's there, so we're just waiting on Shay and Dwayne by the looks of it.
Yeah, just waiting on Dwayne.
I seen Dwayne in here the other night on the server, and he was just going around the cone repetitively. I didn't know what he was doing.
That sounds like Prince of the Bollard to me.
Yeah, I don't know. He's maybe copying our video or something.
Yeah, so it's going to be Kyle Woods, and it's going to be, here we go. Car's got Harry Kerr.
Harry, Dwayne, and Shane.
The way it works here,
place.
explaining to people watching, is it's it's 2 laps in the paddock. So it's 2 laps is 1 lap essentially. So they're on their first lap at the moment, and they're back
in
again. A lot of bumping.
Shay hit Dwayne hit Shay. It's getting personal.
The problem with this track is it crashes into everyone very easily, so staying apart is actually hard. It looks like Kyle Wood, Harry Kerr in the second place in that Supra, as you can see, and then we have Dwayne McKeever now starting to control his aggression.
Okay, not bad.
No,
they're finishing well.
This run is finishing strong here. So we're going to call it when we come down the hill here, or when they come past the wall.
So I'd say when they come down to the corner here, roughly where the exit is, that hopefully that's where they end.
Yeah, so not a bad finish.
That's very good now.
Quite like that. That's the end of the run. They're just going to keep going here.
We're not going. They won't stop. That's the problem with this track.
No, so they are done on their lap right now, and we are going to send them back to the start line again for their second lap. So they're all pulling off sharp, as you can see. I think that was good. I think it was solid towards the end. There was a crash and spin at start. Dwayne McKeever just disappeared into thin air there. So we'll have to wait and see if he comes back in again. The beauty of online drifting is people disappear into thin air sometimes.
And their car fixes as well. Like, that doesn't happen in real life.
No, it doesn't happen in real. So we have got 3 drivers still there.
What do we think of our scores, guys?
I like the second half, and I'm going to go with a 72.
I like the second half of it now, so I'm going to go like 52.
52? Wow, I went with a 70.
70? No, there's only 2 laps in the first half. There was loads of crashes, so I am expecting them to tidy it up a lot more.
Mike is a very harsh judge. That's why we don't let Mike judge.
Yeah, it's the easiest way, like.
So we're ready to go on our second run. So the first run, I don't know, Joaquin, what was that overall?
It was a 64.6.
So 64 in the first run. Let's see what they get in the second. Dwayne McKeever looks like he was probably too aggressive on the first one in the chase. So the front, and Kyle Wood is going to be in the chase, and looks good so far.
Oh, now that's an initiation.
Yeah.
I don't mind a little bit of bumping as long as they stay going, but at the moment they are all staying going. Dwayne McKeever leading them out. Kyle Woods chasing him. Shay Rogers behind him in the Supra, and then Harry Kerr at the back. This is very good. So
this is what we want to see.
Yeah. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
Over-rotated, but they're still back in it again. And as they come across this section, I'd say that this is probably the end. It is
very nice.
Good run.
That's very interesting. I want to score that one high.
Yeah, this is definitely in the 80s for me, I think.
Yeah, it's like,
I think that's as much as you can expect on the small little track there. Really, really good.
That's like an 85 for me, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with an 87 on that one, Keen. Very good run. What we asked to do: stay close, stay consistent, no issues.
We don't mind contact.
Best run yet.
Best run, yeah. Well done.
But the paddock track is a little easier than the big.
Everyone can do good runs in the paddock track.
Exactly. So it's important to remember that while you're not getting too carried away. But we're going to have a little switch around here now, where Shay Rogers is going to. And Kyle Woods, and they're putting Dwayne McKeever at the back. Now this could be curtains, because Dwayne is probably the most aggressive person in a simulator. It could be crashing, or it could be.
He crashed into him before he left the line.
Yeah, he pushed him off the line. So here we go. Shay Rogers into the first corner. Harry Kerr chasing Dwayne McKeever. And look at Kyle Woods on the door. This is very good.
Very aggressive from Kyle now. It is.
Very consistent. Doing it all over again.
Yeah, I think that's very, very good from all 4 drivers now.
This is even better than the first run.
I think this is even better than the first run. There's not much wrong with any of this.
I can't pick a fault. Come on. Hold it together, lads.
Keep going, and I think we have our first 90.
Yeah. Oh, no, the hell did. Yes, well done. Everyone on the wall as well. Like, Harry absolutely minced it.
That was pretty good. I enjoyed that one.
I like that as well. Oh, Dylan Garvey's joined the server, so that's a good sign to see popping up.
He's taking the tree out of the roof of his house, and
David must have started the generator.
When I finish that run, I'm going to say, to me, that's a dead on. It's a really...
You said 90, Dave?
Yeah, 90 for me. That's a very solid run. I think if you think about going around in circles, Northern Drifter is always better at that in small circle spaces. So they're going to obviously have the advantage there. That's a 90 for me from the boys. Very good.
Yeah, I go a 90. I go for 92 for that. That was very good. How could you beat that?
92 from Mike. That's a 90.67. Highest score yet.
Well done to the lads. Okay, here's Team BDC.
Well, BDC now, this is going to be like Buxton to them. So they've got to try and... Now, they are at the moment losing. At the moment, they're in 4th place. So this could turn it around. At the moment, IDS North jumping out into the lead. So they've got to be consistent here. Looks like Martin Wanacott, Matt Denham, Oliver Bolton, and Rudy Lawrence. 4 guys, all in the 92s.
Yeah, all the
same
guys
car as well.
15,
So that might take us to have them on the same car, all on the same speed. So it's it's down to the driver after that.
It's probably team strategy as well, so they're all matched on power. They can all run the same setups, things like that.
So here we go. We're going to come on the line. Got any more? We need something spectacular to beat a 90, but we want. That's pretty consistent so far. That's
not bad. A little bit of a. Oh no! It's that
way. Stopping and crashing and.
Yeah, a lot of straightening as well. We'll give him a second. Let him get it.
I'm hearing that half of the BDC team didn't know this was a track, so they haven't done their sneaky practice on this one.
Okay, so that's probably why they went out to the back.
Yeah, they didn't know this was actually a track.
Well, congratulations, guys. You really listened in the driver's briefing.
Yeah, we're going to call it there on their first run. And see if we can put a score. A lot of crashing.
Do you know what? They finished up strong. They finished up strong.
I'm going to be 60. Like a 60 for me there.
Yeah, give me 61.
I'm just a flat 60. I don't think it's as much in it. So 61.6 for them there.
It's not bad. It's not bad for the first run now.
That's not bad for the first run when they didn't know it was an actual track. They parked their cars last night in the server just then. She's a very elaborate car here in no reason. Oh, we
got twin donuts happening around the cone, so someone must be listening to the live stream. Dylan Garvey and Andy Earl, I'm disappointed.
yeah, lads, you wouldn't be allowed that in a real drift games back. Here we go. Team BDC, let's see what they've got. They had a sketchy first run, can't tidy it up on the second. Oh
no, that went wrong. Keep going.
I think they're getting you get a big accordion effect there. First part slows, everyone slows, and corner.
Although they are crashing in formation, though.
That's how they saw into the wall there. Another crash. There's a lot of crashes there.
This hasn't gone well.
No, this is falling apart a little bit. I think anyone reset and try this. We do have another go, so remember every run.
One more go, so we'll give them one more chance. We still have to judge that run, but I'm sure it's not going to be too high, is it?
Go on, give me your scores.
I'll give a generous 20.
I'm going to go 19, just to be...
I guess I'll go with 21.
So this is their third and final go. Hopefully now the guys can put it together.
And as I said, guys, if you're hearing some issues in our microphone, internet's under a lot of strain with this kind of, at the moment from our place to try and do it all, so we got to try and do it independently. Doesn't always work, but will this work?
Oh, this is very good. BDC wise.
A little bit of separation, but much better.
We got Matt Denham out front.
Ricky Lawrence.
Ricky Lawrence looking very strong. Just a bit like they did in first runs. One thing looking very consistent. Martin Wanacott all about just separation there. I don't like that. I want to see all 4 cars together, and I didn't see it. That's,
do you know what? I still seen all 4 of them drift around this track, even though they were in 2 separate groups. So I'm going to be a bit generous.
It's better than the last run, but is it enough? I don't know. I think I'm going to give that one 66.
I'm going with a 67. What did you go with, Dave?
66.
Mike?
I'm going to go with a 68.
Alright, so it gives them a 67, so that's their highest run on the paddock track.
So that's the highest run so far, or on the paddock track?
Just for them on the paddock tracks. They actually did a 67 both times, so they've got a score of 134.
Okay, very interesting. Now we're back to IDC South, which I see 3 drivers. I see Alan Hines, Andy Earls, and Dylan Garvey.
Yeah, we got 3.
Still no Declan Byrne.
We've no Declan Byrne. Still trying to run a simulator. We've got 3 drivers: Alan Hines, Dylan Garvey, and Andy Earl into the paddock track. 3 guys who do know this paddock track. Done a lot of practice in here.
Yeah, Andy especially.
Going good.
Oh, I'm liking this now. I'm liking this.
Oh, wow,
Yes. Might be only 3 cars, but they are close.
Very close.
It's a nice lead run from Andy Earl now, in fairness.
You say that with surprise, Mike, which is...
Yeah.
So,
Andy.
this is as good a run as we've seen.
Here we go. Oh no, keep it going. They're over the finish line touching.
And I think that was as good as 3 cars could do.
Yep.
I like that run. I think they did pretty good. I think I'm going to be high on that one, even though they don't... I mean, I don't think the 90s is possible without the 4th car, but
No, you need the 4 car for that, but like, I'd definitely be happy with an 87 now. I think that was a very good run.
I think we go with 83. What did you go with there?
Pretty good. I think 84, Keen. I think that's one that was pretty good for 3 cars. Look consistent.
Yep. And that was their first run as well. So
yeah, well done. 84.6.
Here we go again. So same formation. It worked. So stick with it.
Yeah, I mean, if they can tidy that one up, they might get a little too. But at the moment, pretty good.
No, nice transition.
Maybe not quite as good as up the top in as the first run.
Like, I'm not even going to judge them about going wide over the line, because it's about how close all 3 of them are. That's what matters.
Yeah, it's about staying together. It's not so
yes.
much the line.
That's it
good.
there now. That's what we came to see.
Yeah, liking this.
Oh
yes. Oh, Dylan, keep it going. Well done, boys.
Better than the first run?
I don't know. There was a few mistakes. The first one was very good. Like,
I think that would, for me, would be just, that was a little bit more aggressive, but didn't pull it off. So for me, that's still a good run, though. Still very good.
Very good run. Perfect.
What have you gone with, David, Mike?
I've gone with 80 on that one, Keen.
Mike?
I'm going to go for 72.
I'll go with an 82. 78 on that run.
So where we're at right now, we've got another run in the do another run. The moment it looks like IDS North is in. We still have Driftback, who were the highest score in the first round. So at the moment it is very, very tight. Let's see what the 3rd run looks like from. I don't know. The problem for me here is I just don't think they can beat IDS North's score with 3 cars. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, did want to make my jaw drop right now, and no, never mind. I thought for a second there that was going to be magic, but it ended up in a crash.
Yeah, I mean, you could try something like an overtake. You could try and do something a bit mad.
Yeah.
But it's hard to on a small track to do. This one. Here now, it's all fun. Started on their last. Got worse.
They're really, really trying to hold it together for the end. In fairness, they did actually hold it together for the end.
Yeah, they stayed together. I think
their first run was their best lap.
That was the one.
Yeah. That was all they needed. I think they did enough. If you only have 3 cars, that's probably all you can do.
I'm going to go and get 68 on that one.
I think I'm going to go with a 65. There wasn't that. I didn't think it was that great. They stayed together. They stayed drifted.
Yeah, I'll go put me down for a 67.
They nearly went through the garage doors there in Mondello, which was a bit sketchy towards the end. But anyway, what are you going to do?
So that leaves them with IDS South in 2nd position behind IDS North after their paddock run.
Yeah, not a lot in it going into the final round after this. So next up will be just guys, if you're at home, if you're enjoying it, if we're just doing this for fun, this isn't super serious. This is just a bit of crap. So if you're having fun, enjoying it, if you're watching it, let us know. Hit us a comment in the YouTube. Going to give a shout out if you want to say where you're tuning in from. Let us know where you're tuning in from around the world. We'll give you shout out. Who do you think's going to win? Who have you been impressed by? Who do you think's rubbish? Let us all know in the comments. We're going to try and have a bit of fun with this. We're going to try and keep everybody chatting. It is a tough time. It's not like we can go out here and run real drift events. So we've got to do
wish we
something.
could.
You can't just watch Tiger King all day. You got to do some drifting at some point. So you got to at least try and have a bit of crack into the chat line. So that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So next up, Team Drift Masters. Mitch Larner to lead them out. It's going to be
Toran Kapia, and Joe Hatunji, and then
it's not bad so far.
It's going good.
I'm liking this. I'm really liking this now. Oh,
Added benefit of having 4 cars. Oh yeah, liking this.
yeah. Team Drift Masters aren't messing around in the paddock.
No, and they had a strong first run on the national trial as well. So it's north.
Oh,
Little kind of
scrappy
little
little
sketchy there.
it's all right. They're still in formation, though.
And
And Tor's just went doing another lap. I don't care.
Yeah, he just I think someone just pulled the chute and said, "That's it, lads. It's over." But they might just be getting that extra half a lap practice in.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good though.
That was a good run now, in
good.
fairness. Yeah,
I
it was a
enjoyed
good
it.
one.
What are we thinking on the scores,
So-
guys?
I didn't. It was a good run. It's 4 cars. They drifted back. For me, it's in the low 80s. I'm going to go with an 83. I just didn't see there was a couple of wobbles that I didn't get from IDS North in there, which I felt was a bit smoother from IDS North. So I think that's why they're 7 or 8 points behind them at the moment.
Yeah, I'm on an 81. What about you, Mike?
Hey, I'm gonna go with like a 79.
Leaves them on an 81.
81. So here they go again now. Sticking with the same formation. I like that.
Yes, same formation.
Oh, bit of contact, but they're still going.
This is good. I like this.
This is good now. Yeah.
If you get that transition in the middle of the track right, it just sets it up lovely for this. Look at that.
Oh, small bit of contact
Yeah.
from Jacob Malgar, but they're still going.
A couple of wall tags in there as well. Oh, maybe too heavy a wall tag.
They're still in it though. This is brilliant.
Liking this one.
Oh, Tor got a bit too aggressive on Mitch.
Okay.
Good though.
Better
It's
than the first
exciting at
one.
least.
Yeah,
I think
very
it was
good.
better than the first one. And what I liked about it was exciting. There was some wall tags, there was some door hits, but they all stayed going. I'm at an 84 on that one, Keen.
I'm feeling an 86 for that one. What about you, Mike?
I was thinking 85.
Puts them on an 85.
An 85 for Mike, so that's a good score.
And this is their last run in the paddock.
They kind of throw caution to the wind here. Can they get more than 9?
I am actually sitting forward in my seat watching this one now.
We've had a
Oh, it's gone on every way.
Yeah.
They're back in formation though. I like that. That's the best thing with the paddock track. You can snap back in very quick.
There's a lot of bump and aggression.
Pushing everywhere. I think they just said, let's go mad for our last run. Well done, lads.
At least it was entertaining. That's the whole point of it.
That's the most important thing.
So remember, guys, if you're at home, if you're watching in, tell us if you're enjoying it. Should we do more? Should we do more of this kind of stuff? We just came up with an idea. Look, everyone's on lockdown. Everyone's in their house. You can sit there and be bored. Or do you want us to keep making fun stuff like this? Do you want to keep people drifting, keep people practicing, keep people hanging out with their friends online? The Drift Bash server, Mike, it's been packed for the last couple of weeks. So everyone's having a lot of fun on there, having a lot of chats. But we just got to put.
So what did we
score-
score in the last
put
one,
in.
guys?
Oh, like a 30. It was pretty bad.
Oh yeah, I was going to say like 32 max.
You are both very nice. I was going with a 15.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter because it won't beat their last score anyway, so it's not too bad.
So I suppose we'll do a little recap of the scores before we go into the next one, with Team BDC trailing at the back with 134. Then we have IDS South with 153.6. It's tied at the top. There's only 2 points in it between Team Drift Masters on 162.3 and Team IDS North in the lead with 154.3.
Yeah, so if I'm not mistaken, it looks like there is 10 points between first and third. So it's all to play for on the last.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? We didn't even know if this would be competitive, so I'm happy.
We took a gamble. I just put 4 lads randomly together and it's working. So I'm happy with that. Hopefully everyone else is.
If you guys are enjoying it, let us. Serious. This is not for any sort of trophies or not as a reflection on ability or whatever. It's just a bit of fun.
This is just something to pass time on a Sunday evening.
Yeah, we're just trying to do as much as we can in a time when we can't have real bashes, we can't have real competitive events. We're just trying to keep things going. Virtual Drift Championship and DCGP, they do an amazing job of competitions. We aren't even going to try and do what they do.
We wouldn't even enter one as a driver, and I might try run one.
No. So what we're going to let the guys get a couple of runs of practice in here on the last section, because it is quite tight. And it is going to be quite interesting to see who takes the win.
Yeah, like as we see there in the practice run, someone's gone off. So
yeah, well, of course, as I said before, we're obviously going to have, at the end to see if try and have a bit of crack before we leave here today. But the most important, keep everyone positive, have a bit of a laugh, have a bit of entertainment, keep drifting alive, even if you can't physically do it. Online is probably the best bet, and we've been on here quite a bit, Mike, having chats with people.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Like you didn't realize there's such a big community in Ireland doing this until we actually set up this bash server, so it's deadly, and hopefully we're meeting people from other countries as well, which is really cool.
Yeah, you meet people from all over the world, you have a chat about your real thing, who you think good, who you think bad, all that kind of stuff, and it's about keeping it social. On the drift games, well, the most important thing is we have to keep busy, because otherwise we'll go crazy. We're so used to staying busy. So we are going to do more virtual bashes. We want you guys to let us know if you have any ideas of what we should do. Excuse me, so we are going to do some more bashes. On Monday, you saw it at the start of the show, we are launching our first ever docu-series, or 6-part documentary. It goes live at 8 o'clock. The premiere is 8 o'clock on our YouTube channel, where you're watching right now. And that alone, this is the crazy thing, Mike. At this point now, the first episode has 150 hours worked into one episode.
Wow.
Just so
I haven't seen or heard from Josh in a long time, so I'm hoping he's keeping well and he's not spending too much time looking at a computer.
In the morning last night, putting in some work on it. It is different. It's a lot more real. It's a lot more darker, but it's entertaining. It's a different style, and you know what? It's kind of emotional for us, because it is the last project that Johnsworth and I will do the entirety of Irish drifting as a champion. We were trying to make sure we left our stamp and we left a good project behind us. So that comes out at 8 o'clock. On top of that, we're going to be doing some Zoom conversations. We're thinking about doing some Zoom with the team, where you guys can send in your pictures of your car, and we're going to rate the cars. We're going to talk about cars. We're going to do some more Instagram live stuff. We're going to do some more social stuff. Keen's got some features. We've done reading up the website. We've got a new look for the YouTube. We're doing a lot of stuff, and basically just to keep ourselves busy until we kind of get out of this madness and get back on track. So that's kind of the attitude at the moment. But back to the competition. We hope you guys are enjoying it, and let us know if you are. If we'll keep doing it. If you guys keep telling us to do it. If it passes some time for you. Is this the first run, Mike?
It's their first run, yeah. So we got Andy are leaving, Dylan Garvey chasing, and Alan Hines at the rear. So
I like this view. This is a good.
This is a good view, yeah. This view will work perfect.
Yes, for the third place car.
There we go. That's it, Andy. Keep going.
It's not bad so
far. That's not bad from the lads. I'm really liking this as their first run. Oh, Andy.
Oh,
he's going. Andy Earl, the massive impact.
Lovely chasing from Alan Hines.
Andy Earl testing out the hands device. Look at this.
That's what you want to see. Like, well done, Alan. Serious chase driving. Do you know what? Even though there was 3 of them and we lost one halfway around, I'm still going to score that high enough. Like, that was a very good chase from Alan.
I'm kind of like at a 72, I think.
Yeah, I'd say probably like a 74. I think they can do better.
Yeah, I wasn't blown away. I think 70 for me. I think Andy Earl having a massive, fatal front end 60 mile an hour to zero impact if he ever comes back from that.
Yeah, there's virtual teams frantically getting the car ready right now.
He had to reset the game just to pull the chassis leg straight on that. I think. It happens very quickly though, because once you hit the grass, it is very, as it would be in real life, but even more so in the game. And it's very,
kill or be killed on this with the grass. Yeah, the grass is like ice.
Absolutely. So we are going to go back to the start line. Alan Hines going to be in the chase position again. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, same format again. They must be liking this.
Yeah, I like this view as well. We get a really good idea of the speed these guys are throwing in. Alan Hines throwing in.
Oh, Alan's been cautious there now. He was seeing what was going to happen.
Done well though. They've all got away with it. It's quite an unnatural part of the track stuff. So this is really good so far. Look at this.
Oh yes.
Out wide. Liking this.
very good on Dylan
Van
there.
Euro
Like,
cannot die in the next corner.
Yeah, just
could be onto something. Oh, he's got it. He made
He
it.
get away with it. He might get away with it.
Yes. Keep it close. Go on, Andy. Long handbrake drag. Make it to that corner.
liking this.
Oh,
He's up.
Whoa. Well, there's no actual finish line on this
No,
track,
that's just
so you know.
It ends when it ends.
It ends with
Just
an
about
end.
that
That was
corner.
good. That was very good now. Well done.
I like that more than the
Go
first
with a
one.
78. Yeah, 78.
So was I, Mike. So was I. Dave?
Yeah, if you guys are, what do you think? What did you guys go?
78,
You
I
know,
said.
78.
78. I think I'm at an 80 on that. I like the. No, we're on third run already.
Oh, they're going off for their third run yet. I'm not sure what's going on with Dave's mic. It seems to be cutting in and out.
Oh, hopefully I'm back online now.
Oh, you're back there now. Yeah, sorry, you were just cutting a lot there. It was kind of silent.
Yeah, I threw 3 iPads out the window, so we're back online again.
That's the job.
Oh,
It's very good. They're doing well though.
It might work. It might work. Now this is the toughest corner on this section to slow everyone down. All over the place.
Oh, Andy's gone. Oh, what an overtake! 2 cars and he's still in the chase.
And then you're still in the chase. I got a bit excited there. That's going to get points for me. Oh,
Yeah.
That's got
lines.
entertainment points for sure.
It has drama, okay? Andy, just please put it sideways and you might do well here.
Andy was like, the camera's not on me. I can just drive behind.
Yeah, I'm definitely not doing it. Oh, that was very good now.
It was entertaining. It was messy, but it was entertaining. I'm going to go with a 7. I
gonna
like
go-
the entertainment factor.
I'm going to go with an 8.
A double car overtake. I'll take
What did you go with, Dave?
a 77.
77. I'm going to go with 75.
Now, I know a lot of you guys are, because we score on this, the scores don't make sense. Of course they don't make sense. We don't know what.
None of this makes sense.
We're judging a virtual 4-car tandem train competition. Come on, guys. This is just for fun. We have no clipping points out. Just whatever we think. So next up, we have got the men leading the charge at the moment. The men that could win it, if they do well here, it is IDS North. They're currently, but now Dwayne McKeever in the 4th position. He's got to keep this one together. 4 cars into that first corner.
So it's Harry Kerr, Kyle Wood, Shea Rogers, and Dwayne. Dwayne takes Shea out of it. No, he went straight back to pits.
Yeah, so Shea Rogers will be the next guy we want to see. He's still in the mix. There's Shea.
We can see
Shea.
Kyle and Harry are still going.
2 guys
Kyle
up
and
front
Harry.
leading the charge.
Yeah, let's jump up to Harry. Let's jump up to Kyle Woods there because see how close last try.
Yeah, I wouldn't be expecting any different from the 2 lads now. Very good.
Harry Kerr and Kyle Woods, very blue soup. Fair.
I know, yeah. It's like a, I don't know what color it is. I like it.
It's like a refresher bar.
Yeah, it is actually.
But so that was that was good from the boys at the front. But Shea got kind of half spun by Dwayne. Dwayne Kamikaze. To me, that's down in the 50s. It's like 50.
Yeah,
You can
I'd go
56.
like 53.
Where are you at, Dave?
56 for me.
So let's see, will they go with the same option of Dwayne in the last position?
Yeah, I think we got to go to the last car. So the last car here will be Dwayne or Shea. So let's see who would jump on board with them. And then we're going to go do Shea's edge for right back.
Off they go, so it's going to be Harry
No, it's
chased
gonna
by
be
Kyle.
Shea Rogers. Shea Rogers is going to be at the back of this one.
So
Big
we-
entry.
Oh, Dwayne!
Dwayne.
Dwayne's over-rotated.
Yeah, classic inexperience from Dwayne McKeever there.
Yeah. Shea Rogers doing a good job to catch up though.
He is, but the 3 boys are heading on again.
Shea can just tighten the gap a small bit here.
And he can.
I'm liking this. To pull the back together. That's 2 runs that Dwayne has took out Shea, so there's obviously some sort of in-team beef going on at the moment.
Yeah, bit of rivalry.
Bit of rivalry or something.
All over the Drift Daily Mail.
Maybe
McKeever takes out Rogers in angry feud.
Shea didn't wear brown shoes for this, so that's probably what happened there.
Yeah, I heard he was wearing racing shoes, which is totally against the attire. So Dwayne, they haven't put a good run in here.
The 3 guys did though, so I'm going to be a bit generous.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with like a 62 Keen.
I've gone with a
I'm gonna go-
67.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a 65, but what I'm saying is they're a bit in trouble because we're leading and now they're 2 runs out of their 3 are done and got a big score in there. So
Yeah.
the pressure is on.
Who would think they're actually all relying on their weakest link, Dwayne McKeever, to just hold it together for one run here for the win?
Well,
This is
Dwayne
brilliant.
is still in the back. He can't afford to hit Shea Rogers for a third time.
If he hits him the third time on the way in, this is brilliant. That's consistent as well, I suppose.
Consistent scratching is I tell you that experience. You don't get any points for it.
She's holding back a little bit.
Third time lucky. Come on, Dwayne, hold it back.
Oh yeah.
There we go. We're away now.
Now they got to keep this together, though. They can't afford any mistakes.
Very nice.
Still in it. Oh, very nice from Shea Rogers there.
Oh,
Right
is
up
Dwayne
on
going
the
Come on,
Wait,
Dwayne,
no.
catch.
Clutch kick. Clutch kick. Clutch kick.
Oh, coming in very hot here. Can he hold?
Oh,
There we go. He only has a similar week, so we have to be very lenient on him.
It's very rare that we will see Dwayne McKeever not good at something. So I'm going to take every opportunity I can, Mike.
Look at Kyle and Harry though, like
That's impressive.
just
I think it
different
was the
level.
best of their 3 runs anyway.
Yeah.
No, definitely a good run. I'm, it's a tough section, that loop section, to stay close. So I think I'm going to go. Do you know what? I'm creeping towards.
I'm at 78.
I'm creeping towards an 80 with an 80.
I was thinking an 82.
Yeah, it was a solid run. No big
I like
mistakes.
4 cars together. When 4 cars pull it off together, I'm happy because that's the whole idea.
So it gives them an 80 overall on that run, leaving them with a total score of 244.3.
Ooh, getting very precise with our numbers. We got points.
Yeah.
2-4. Did you say 2-4-4?
0.3.
244.3.
Is someone going to win this by pi in the end, Keen, or what's happening?
Well, Driftmasters could do it here.
Well, okay,
Very
so what,
easy to do it.
before we'll get BDC's run, then we'll know before the last what people will need a score of to win. So BDC right now.
I'm expecting big things from Team BDC here. I'm rooting for the guys.
I think we can see a turnaround here for BDC because they're good on this track, but also the northern guys have left a little bit of.
They messed up there. Oh, that's very good from BDC though. I think
Yeah,
Oliver
it's been
Bolton's
good
hanging
so
back
far.
because he's the brake pedal issue. So I'd keep that in mind. But other than that, it's a
Yes,
very
it's
tidy
good.
run. It's a very
Little touch.
keeps
Oh,
going.
he's dropped back.
Fair play to Ricky Lawrence there. He didn't even move out of formation.
I'm liking this one the most of any on this loop track.
Yeah, just at this bit I don't mind a bit of straight in
This,
here.
you know what?
Yeah.
Here is kind of no
Long
man's
pull.
land. Like it's a big pull.
That's 4 together, all kind of equidistant at that
Yeah.
point, I think. Oh, Oliver Bolton get a little bit wide. With some tidying, but there's potential there.
It's their first run, so I'm impressed.
To be honest, guys, I think it was the best of any out on that track so far for me. I'm going to go 2 on that.
I don't know. I think the northern run, the last one, even though Dwayne was back a bit, the other 3 boys were fairly close the whole way through. So I think on that, I'm not being too negative here, but I'm going to go with an 8. No, I'm going to go to 79 on that one. I want to see a little bit more door-to-door action.
I was thinking like a 78 as well. Like it was good, but they need to tighten in. They need to get closer. Have to get closer.
Yeah, I think that's the way it is. So let's see where we're at right now.
So it's Martin
Wanacott,
Wanacott.
Then
Debut.
Denham, then Lawrence, and then Oliver. Kind of settled into this with Martin Wanacott leading it out with the consistency up front. So I think we had an issue at the start line last time with them all getting separated. So let's see if we can sort that out. Oliver Bolton was way behind the last. Hanging
Big
back a
gap
little bit
again.
there.
Oh Jesus! Oh, he snapped
Oh.
around. So we'd want to jump on board with Ricky Lawrence there. Yeah,
Yeah, Ricky
We're
Lawrence
down
is
to
back
3.
in the game.
very good. Okay, 3 cars can do it. We've seen it.
I like the left foot braking from Matt Denham in the chase. You can see
He's
it.
really aggressive on Martin Wanacott there.
I think he's looking very good, Matt Denham, here in the chase position.
Ricky Lawrence isn't doing
Ricky
it
Lawrence.
bad either.
This is a good 3-car trade. We've got straighten up a little bit there and then dive back in corner, and what looked very good. Oh, Martin Monacott's on the grass a little bit.
I think what we're hearing here is a bit of catastrophic engine failure in Oliver Bolton's PC.
Wow, he's put a piston out the side of his.
Oh, it's terminal, is it? Is
I
there a
think
big oil
it's
spill?
I think so.
It's thrown a rod in the graphics card, Mike.
Not gone to plan.
Yeah, it snapped the HDMI. So
What I
it's,
do is I try turn it off and turn it back on. If that doesn't work, you're done.
yeah.
Right, let's get the scores, guys.
I like that though. So
I don't think it was as good
say-
as the first one. I'm going to go with a 66.
Yeah, I would say about 63 keen, but it was good.
And I've gone with a 70. I think for 3 cars, not too bad, but not as good.
No,
Not as good as the other 3-car trains we've seen.
no, their first one was far better. Now they still have Oliver Bolton.
Oliver's back.
Not so catastrophic. Quick engine.
I heard
swap
John
there.
Shanahan put a Conrad in his graphics card in within 2 minutes, so that happened.
Oh, here we go. And he's
Oh, here we go.
Ooh. I'm liking
Could we
this
see a
BDC.
miracle.
Oh no, there! Oh, keep going.
He's held it. He's held
If he,
it.
do you know what? I'll give him points for holding that.
I thought they were done there, but they still.
Ricky Lawrence is a warrior.
Oliver Bolton still in the mix. I think Oliver Bolton's having PC issues, as they say. But he's staying in the. Can he just stay on this last corner? Look at this.
That's it, Team BDC. Well done.
Pulled out a cracking,
Not bad.
cracking last run.
I'm going to give them a 75 for that. I think it was good.
I'm gonna go with it.
I'm going to go with 78.
I'm gonna go with an 80 on that one. I really liked it. I thought Ricky Lawrence got the extra 2 points for me by getting
Yeah, in
smashed on
fairness.
the door
And hold it.
Still held it after being smashed on the door. So I'm impressed with that. That was impressive stuff for me. So now that is the end of their runs. Am I right in saying?
So should we do a little recap before we have Team Driftmasters to see
Yes,
what
let's
they have to get?
Let's
Yeah.
recap of Mitch Turner and the boys.
They're on the way out to the backtrack there now, so.
Isn't it
So
so funny
what
how
we
that
have
actually is?
here, we have Team Driftmasters are now 82 points behind IDS North. So if they score 82, they're level, and if anything above 82.0, they win.
Right,
Wow.
so that's tough. That's tough because they're going to have to pull out a very special run then.
Yeah, so the pressure is on.
So they've got 3 chances to get above an 82. If they do, they win, and if they don't, IDS North wins. That's essentially where we're at. It
Who
looks
knew
like
it'd all come down to this?
looks.
One last run from Team Driftmasters. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, I think it's so.
Oh,
IDS
Mitch is warming the tyres. He's taking this one serious.
So IDS North South will be third either way and beat title of VR Drift Bash. So is just lining up now. This is their first run, and let's see how they get on.
I can feel the tension.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on this run. I think they know.
Oh, here we go.
This is very close. Oh. That's it.
Only have 4 cars, yep.
I'm liking this. I'm really liking this.
This is the closest we've seen all 4 cars, I think.
Oh, we hold it. Yes.
Oh, he's got away with that one.
He didn't spin off. Fair play to Jakub Madgar. Oh.
He's holding it here.
Not a bad run.
For their first run, that was very good now. Very good.
You know what?
Does it justify above an 82 is the question.
I don't think it does, but it does let me think they will do it within 3 runs.
I think if Junction had held just a little bit closer and hadn't have that sort of half spin, you'd be over an 82 there. So I think for my scoring, that particular
I've got a 78.
I
I'm
was
at a
thinking
79.
79. Yeah, 79. Happy with that.
So they're very close now. They just got to hold it together.
Yeah, they just need to tighten it up a small bit. Get the chase car more involved.
They're literally 3.3 points behind. That's all they need is just get that 82 or above.
Yeah, well, it has to be a good run to be above an 82. It has to have 4 cars close to hold.
Have to be, yeah. Oh, they're very close coming in here now. They are. Same thing again. Just the last car's a small bit back. But
Oh, it's not too bad though.
fairly closing it up now.
Much better. Come on, hold it here. Hold it here.
That's it. That's it. Yes.
Yes.
Power in. Oh. Yes. Very good.
Now, this is where it can all go wrong very quickly. And
Out in the grass.
a bit on the grass, not going to help.
Oh.
Oh, he held it. He's back
He
in.
held it. He's about a car length in between them. It's not too bad.
He's jumping up. Oh, yeah. This is a good finish.
It's a bit the whole side of the track, but it's good.
And we're in
Yeah.
the same position. Is it good enough?
It's a good run, but I'd still like to see that chase car tighten up a small bit. So
I
I'm gonna
still
go with
think
this.
I think it's better than their last one, and I think I'm going to have to go with an 83.
83.
I am going to go with an 83 as well. I think that was.
I was thinking 81. I just feel in one more run they can do it.
Okay, I'm going to put your 81 in here, Mike, and I think that could be them winning.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
That's it. 82.3. So they've just pipped ahead by 0.3 ahead of IDS Nor. So
This
can
one's
they
for the
really
fans.
put out all the stops?
Yeah, this one's for the fans now, so it's just to see if they
Yeah,
can.
this is a celebration one. Let's go mad, lads. Watch now, the chase car, last car will be straight on door.
This is pretty good.
That's
This
very
is pretty
good now.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yes.
To be honest, on this section, as worthy has been close and exciting. No big major. This could be perfect here. A little bit more tentative on the transition.
There are 3
Yes.
tidy runs Team Drift Masters have done. That's very nice there now.
I
Happy
think
with that. I'd score that one.
You're getting up in the high 80s now at this point. Oh.
Yeah, not. Oh, hold it. I was just about to say the word 90. Keep going.
I'm going with an 89 on that one.
I'd go, yeah,
That's an
88,
87 for
89.
me. And there is, I think, your winners of Games Virtual Bash Team Challenge. But you know what? That's the competition part of it. Nice little 360 there from. But that's the end of the competition part. But obviously, because this is Drift Game and we don't really do competition, we pretty much, if you've been watching it this long and having fun, we always knew Mike was going to build up to 16-car trains. We always knew that is what we were going to finish on. So what I think we should do, and I'm sure Adam is listening in, is get all of the drivers into the pit lane and have all 16 cars do some stacks and laps of the national track. Then 16 cars do the paddock track, then 16 cars in loop, and we'll call it a day. That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, let's finish on some carnage. I like that. I like carnage.
Finish on everybody. Well, see, it's not real carnage. It's virtual carnage.
That's true. It's virtual carnage.
We're going to get all the cars stacked up to do the national track, and we will try and make some sort of sense of all of those cars going there. It's going to be a lot of cars, and they're all heading
a lot of cars there.
up to the start line. This is almost like remember that game? Just all running up to the start line, see if we can get 16 cars all doing trains.
If we could get 16 cars in a single file taken off, this is going to be amazing.
I doubt
This
that's
is
going to happen.
to be carnage.
There's going to be so many crashes here. It's going to look like someone fired a red shell.
Oh, this is
Okay,
brilliant.
so here we go.
Oh,
Now,
who's this?
look,
Look, Joe Dungy's like, no. I'm not going at the back. It's too much carnage. Mitch is the same. Look straight up to the front.
Yeah, so we got to get a look. Look how many cars. You would never get insurance to do this in real life, so why not do it in virtual world? There are 16 of some of the best drivers and esports drivers on the line.
Could you imagine what the neighbours would say?
Look at them fighting for.
Declan Byrne is back.
Oh,
He finally got his computer turned on.
We had a massive crash in the pits or in the start line. Here we go. Look at this.
Oh my god, there's so much of them. Oh yes, no, there it is gone. That was very good for the first 4 cars.
Absolute carnage. Kyle Woods out
Kyle
front.
Woods
We have
and
got
Mitch
cars
Marner.
coming through. Let's see how many cars are in one train. They're still drifting. Oh, we got some grass. Dylan Garvey having a moment. I think if we come across we got a lot of cars.
Oh my. Shea Rogers has gone off there. This is brilliant.
You know what? We got most of them home, which was alright.
I think. Let them go again.
I'm surprised we had so many people actually finish. Sorry, they're going to stack up again. They're all going to stack up again to see if they go again. So, God knows what's going to happen here. Oh, Dylan Garvey jumping right. Oh, bang!
Oh.
It's like an M50 aquaplaned pileup.
They're all just trying to get as close as possible, and they'll figure out their position on the way down. I like this theory.
I don't know if it's a theory or is it just carnage.
I kind of want to get involved.
There's cars everywhere.
Oh, he's gone wild across. There's cars everywhere.
Absolute carnage all over the
Oh,
track.
well done to everyone involved.
It's like ice skating and nobody knew how to skate.
To me, it was more like bowling there. It was just fire everybody in. They were all pinned. They're back going again in the grass. I mean, Mandela would be absolutely furious with the amount of carnage onto the grass there. But you know what? They can't be. It's not real grass, Mandela. Take that.
Yeah. It's virtual
I
grass.
think there's probably still somebody that has lodged themselves up in the race control.
I would imagine at this point, if this was in real life, we would have 72 ambulances and airlifting people out of this track because it's some carnage. So we go back at it again. That was really fun. I enjoyed. Let's see if we can get a clean lap. I don't know. We could be here for a week to try to get a clean lap. But I hope you guys are being entertained at home. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Still lining back up on the start. I think we should go to the paddock. 16 cars to the paddock. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll do one more run around here, and then we'll go to the paddock.
Adam is instructing them to do single file start here.
Adam's putting some. This is our virtual gritter. Gotta love Adam O'Connor.
He's out with the virtual clipboard, hitting them all, saying, "Get to a single file, you moron."
They're doing a good job, bar this white E90 that we're looking at, who's just like, nah, making my own queue, bro.
Yeah, so just it's like the worst parallel parking at the moment. A single file might work.
This could go somewhere, Dave. Maybe straight into Cara Village, but sure enough.
So 16 cars into the first corner. Has everyone got? I think everyone's got.
Everyone's doing good. Everyone's doing very good.
Going well.
Joe Tunji is taking a lot of punishment there.
he's like the punch bag for Joe at the moment. Well, they all get through here anyway. Oh jeez, they will.
Oh, look at this! Yes!
Wow.
Standing ovation from my kitchen.
Look at that!
We need to try something like this at a bash. Oh! Oh, this guy's just diving straight back in.
Oh, let's do that again. That was really good.
Adam, get him in single file again. It was nearly worked.
That was almost 16 cars at the one time around. That was pretty impressive.
That high shot of the hole in the hedge looked very good as well, you know, because you just see everyone.
Do you know what? I think the national track works really well there.
I'd be interested to see this in the paddock, though.
I think Adam is sending them to the paddock.
Oh, they're going to the paddock.
Adam up his own rules now.
Oh, look at this!
I don't even know if this track is long enough for 16 cars.
If you put 16 cars in here, the first car is going to be in a circle. So it's like a washing machine. I don't know if you're going to be able to get 16 cars around here. About to find out. Let's try and get a panned camera here and see if we can get back out again. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is going to be absolute carnage here.
Look at the length of this train.
That is pretty impressive stuff. I don't know what's going on anymore. Can we go inside this?
Yeah, this the camera angle we want. Yeah.
I feel like you're in a bullpen. Look, how many cars. This makes the earlier competition. This is far more entertaining.
I know who the real winner is.
Maybe we should have just put them as one team.
That is impressive.
Definitely. Well done to everyone. Look at that.
And the internet absolutely on its knees in everyone's house at the moment, trying to comprehend what's going on here. We hope you guys are enjoying it at home. If you're enjoying our virtual bash, let us know. Hit us in the comments. Say, I had fun. You guys should do another one. We don't know. We're just doing it for fun. We're not taking it too seriously. Obviously, they're not real cars. We're in a virtual world. We're talking from our own bedrooms. You know, we're trying to keep it. Kitchens. So we're trying to keep everybody entertained. We're trying to have as much fun as we can with you guys. Obviously, if you're expecting top quality stuff when no one can leave their house, that's impossible. But we are all independently trying to work together as much as we can to make sure that guys have something to watch. We have something to do. These guys get time to drive and show off their talent and make some new stars in the virtual world. And it's going to be a couple of months, I think, before we get back to the track in real life. So you guys want to see more of this? Do you want to see more absolute nonsense going on a Sunday evening of the virtual? Do you want to just kick back and listen to us talk absolute rubbish, judge with absolutely no knowledge of things that we can't understand? Or should we try something else? Let us know. And I want to, should we go to a different track? Should we do something else? Should we take Dwayne McKeever to Mayhem? Should we take Kyle Woods to Irwindale? Should we do something different? You guys let us know.
Maybe that's the next thing we could do, is we could go on a little tour, because, you know, without leaving our houses, we can go anywhere in the world. It's the joys of this game.
Well, maybe we should go tour to the backtrack now and see how they get on out there in 16-car trains.
I think we should go
try that.
We'll go to Loop. We'll finish this one on the best or the big. Yeah. I'm actually really enjoying it.
And I also just want to, sorry Dave, I also just wanted to say a big shout out to all the guys in Digital-Motorsports for giving us a hand with this live little bash this evening. We kind of planned it last minute, and the guys have loads going on, but we're able to help us out.
Oh,
as much as we could,
Karen, it's roof.
appreciate that.
Massive.
What a spectacular flip!
Massive.
When's the last time we seen a paddock track with a car upside down on it? I don't remember.
That would never happen in real life.
Never happened, Paddy Golden.
That would never happen in real life, except when it happened. So we have, if you guys are wondering what's going on, this is a replica of what we call the Drift Games Bash in Mondello Park, Ireland, and this is exactly what you do on that circuit. You go out to 3 different tracks with all your friends. So it is a good representation. The guys here are just having some fun. Some of the pro drivers from Ireland, UK, across Europe. We got guys from from Germany, from Norway, all over Europe, coming here just to have some fun, to enjoy themselves and have a bit of fun, practice their skills, getting their the eye-hand coordination and all that kind of stuff. Keep it fresh until our actual season returns at some point in the future, whenever that may be. So here at Drift Games, we're trying to keep as much of you guys entertained as we can. I want to remind everyone, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, it is the premiere of our new documentary series, Smoke and Mirrors. Very interesting documentary, something very different than we've done before, something probably very different than ever been done. And 150 hours, I mentioned earlier, is how much it took just to make one episode of this. So that is premiering at 8 o'clock on Monday night. But until now, we're going to put 16 cars around the loop. Cian and Mike, this is interesting sort of experiment to see how much fun we can have watching this. And to be honest, I think it's a great stay in touch. And it's one way, Mike, as you said in the past, of people still feeling like they're part of the drift community without
it's a good way of staying in contact. Like, we were on there last night and there was a lot of drivers from Ireland and the UK, and it's it's a good way to chat and just drive with people and just stay in communication in these boring times.
Because I think if you look at social media to yesteryear, this is actually happening right now, which is quite nice.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
A bit of carnage happening right now.
I think Harry Kerr isn't even our last car. It's still going on behind him. This is ridiculous how long this train is.
This is
the track for it.
This is my favourite track at the Bash. I have a soft spot for this track. Oh, it got a bit messy there, but they all jump back in.
Oh.
Oh, brilliant.
And you know what? You're going to expect some crashes on this because there is 16 cars. One mistake costs about 6 people. So if you guys want to see us do something fun, let us know. I know some of you are saying, why don't we do a competition? We don't do competitions at Drift Games anymore. So we
just like doing track days and fun stuff like this.
We don't want to get into competitions.
We might do another competition, but it might be a backwards entry competition or something like that. That's about it.
All of our
that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Backwards entry competition. Would anyone want to see that?
360 competitions, things like that we could do.
Yeah, we could do that. We're not going to. If you want to go watch online drift, those guys are amazing at what they do in actual professional.
You can't touch the likes of Drift Corners and VDC and that. No, all we can do is sit back and enjoy, and hopefully soon me, Dave, and Josh might actually land up there driving if we get good.
If you want professional competitions, Drift Games is not the place. You've come to the right place. Because right now you're watching a 16-car train made up of people from all over Europe, in rooms, smashing doors, and that's what it's all about. We've had a lot of fun doing it, and I'm really enjoying the mix of drivers at this bike, because there's guys that probably wouldn't meet each other out there having a rip. It's fun.
No, the guys are all getting to know each other as well, and they're having some fun. There was good banter in the drivers group there beforehand, slagging each other off and doing some runs together, so hopefully they all enjoyed it. Maybe we might do another one all together again.
Yeah, we could do something very similar. You guys,
or maybe there's a way of bringing people at home involved with this, so we might actually do it up to just an open entries bash and see what happens.
We could end up having an open entry to just normal people, not pro drivers, that they want to just put a team together and come and try and rip. We could do something like that. We could do some backwards entries competition, mental stuff. We can do whatever. It's kind of a virtual world. You can do so much.
And we're not burning any tires.
I'm really enjoying the action. I know we're talking about is mesmerizing drifting in Montello Park at the one time. Can you imagine having 7 or 8 Eurofighters door to door? It is quite cool.
There's 9 in this server, just so you know. 9 Eurofighters in this train.
I'm wondering if there are 9 Eurofighters in the world. So I think it's a pretty cool concept. If you guys want us to do a little bit, hit the comment button if you liked it. We obviously have to partner up with Digital-Motorsports.com for this. Niall and the guys putting a lot of stress, a lot of effort in, and we were a little late getting live today just because of some technical issues. But I think it's turned out really good. Again, we're not used to doing the drift games, so we're only learning as we go. But the guys at Digital Motorsports are expert in terms of sim racing, sim drifting, online racing, anything you want to do. Get on Digital-Motorsports.com. People keep asking me about simulators. I know nothing about simulators. I can barely turn my simulator on. I know nothing. I've only ever had one. So if you want to talk to the experts, talk to Digital-Motorsports.com. Those guys can hook you up with whatever you need. And they also have the new SimLabs range in, which is their new chassis, which I'm thinking of making one of those myself.
I'm actually thinking about getting one of them myself as well. They look very nice to do.
And we also want to thank the guys from Fanatec who've been spending us here, have given us some goodies to give away on the lab to be able to in online. We want to thank all of our sponsors at Drift Games as well, because without them we wouldn't be still broadcasting. Obviously, it is a tough time for everybody in the drift community, drift trade. If anyone is out there, we feel for you guys. Obviously, everyone's stuck home. So this is a nice, lighthearted way to get out there, have some fun, chat to people online, get on the Drift Games Bash server, get yourself a simulator, go on there every day and start racing with the boys. And I've done it. It's really helped me sort of distract you from what's going on outside the window and distract you from the real negativity that's going on there in the world. Try and escape for a little while with Drift Games. So if you want to escape, we're going live on Instagrams. We're doing some Zoom lives. Keep an eye on our social media channels. As I mentioned, new documentary live at 8 o'clock tomorrow. We've got more virtual bash stuff coming up. We got more vlogs coming up. We're trying to stay as busy as we can to keep you guys entertained, and also just to keep our mental state.
Oh, look at this carnage back there.
There's a lot of
mental
action going on. So it looks like we are coming to the end of our broadcast. And it really helps us out. And if you guys can spend a little bit of time just commenting, liking, and sharing, it does a huge amount for our page and stuff like that. So it's really be appreciated. And we're just trying to grow things. We're trying to have some fun. So before we get out of here, I want to thank Niall and the guys at Digital-Motorsports.com for helping us, because we have no idea what's going on most
thanks
of the time.
very much, guys.
I'd like to thank Keane Leonard for helping us judge today.
No problem, Dave. Thank you. Very enjoyable.
He's our official scorekeeper as well.
Official scorekeeper, which is
Official
there's a lot of
scorekeeper.
Excel
And
sheets.
Decimal points involved, so that's Keane's department.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Adam, who's running around with a clipboard in the world, grading all these guys, which is no mean feat. Probably hundreds of thousands of kilometers away. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Mike, for joining us for a bit of banter on the live stream. And before we get out of here, I want to just do a quick thing. One more run. Tell you guys about you can go to the Drift Games Live shop at the moment. We have got some special stickers there for the HSC. So we're doing a little bit of a fundraiser. 100% of the proceeds going to the HSC. Those guys on the front line to the Feed Our Heroes charity. We've had a great support on that so far. So we've got, what are we up to now on fundraising on those stickers?
We're over €1,000 raised.
Wow.
Wow. And
Thank you to everybody who's bought a sticker so far.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Really appreciate it.
That's €1,000.
So much appreciated if you guys could help us, share out these stickers, and let's help us all raise more money.
Yeah. Very needed funds.
So yeah, for us, if you guys can buy one of those stickers, Feed Our Heroes charity. So we're just to help out the guys that are in the front line, are doing all the work to try and keep everybody healthy and safe. So if you could do that, that'd be great. So that's at the end of our virtual. Before we get out of here, though, I'm going to remind you about what's coming up tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Here, the first full behind-the-scenes doc of a drift series, which we were never going to show anyone, but because we've had a little bit of time, Josh Holsworth and the team have put over 150 this documentary, not into one episode, not in one episode. It comes out on 8 o'clock. Make sure you guys watch it. It's going to be really interesting. If you're a drift fan in Ireland or across the world, it's a look at something and a little bit more honest, I think, about everything than you've ever seen before. So we're going to leave you with that. Niall, roll the tape, roll the trailer, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Give us a shout out, give us a comment, and give us a like. Subscribe to the page. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.
The feeling you get from drifting, well, you have two different feelings. When things are going right, it's the best feeling in the world. But when things are going wrong, I find it stressful.
Let's get some fuel and tires, man. Get ready.
Don't break the fucking thing. A person who comes to a track, no matter what it is, if it's drifting, it's racing, obviously you want to go win the event.
the best parts of every motorsport put into one, and it's infectious.
It's the locked-in 32, but they can be demoted out of this championship if they don't perform.
Having walls in an event is second nature to us now. Some people have issues with it, but maybe they shouldn't drift anymore if that's the case in Ireland.
It takes that danger to make it what it is.
Alright, it's done.
Once I got involved in it, I knew I loved it straight away.
You're so pumped when you get out of it. To me, it's the best feeling in the world.
I think it's awesome. I just love it.
It's just fun, it's entertaining, it's a passion behind it all. I'm not in the same age bracket. In fact, I'd probably be twice the age of the average age in the championship right now. Literally acts as a drug to your body.
Just get the wheel pointed forward.
You want to do it for your team as well.
Yes! Don't be recording the next thing we're doing.
So I guess we don't run the championship anymore, so I can say what I want now.